Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday, and of course it is still July, so we had a fifth Sunday in July, and of course the Sketch Sunday crew, we are playing along with Off the Board with Pineapple Papers throughout the month. And so we chose some sketches from our Pinterest boards, and today's sketch, which I think was chosen by Crystal, is it yours, Crystal? I think so, is sketch number 213 by Stacy Dovenberger. I hope I'm saying that right, and it was for Sketch and Scrap blogspot.com. So I used my Mercy Tiara Kit's Brighter Days kit, and as you will remember, I went a little bit crazy on this kit. I got the main kit, the embellishment kit, and the pattern paper add-on. And today's layout, I used a little bit of paper from all three collections that are featured in that kit. So some Paige Evans here, and some Pink Fresh Studio Delightful, and a little bit of the Simple Stories Flea Market. And I have the Simple Stories, the Wildflower sticker sheet here as well. And I just had a little bit of fun. So I used this lovely Paige Evans paper for my background, but I wanted to put a little extra texture, but I wanted it to be very subtle. So I just went in with one of my new favorite stencils here and some light molding paste. This is my favorite, absolutely favorite molding paste by Golden. It's light, creamy, buttery. It goes on so beautifully and easily. So I just put a little bit in this area here where the different papers meet, added a little bit down here and up where we would have this cluster up at the top. As you know, I do love my filled corners, as does my lovely friend Helen. So I got my stenciling down, and then really here I used for the strips, I mean I used a full sheet here, but for the strips on the background here I used some scraps as well as for matting my photo. And this little bit here is not from the kit. It's a branding strip from 49 in Market, Vintage Artistry Everywhere. And I wanted to add, so you can see here that I have sort of an extra little strip here than is shown on the sketch. And that's because I wanted to use these two pattern papers, and I didn't like the effect of this lovely floral against this more geometric. I love that paper, by the way. It's just gorgeous, and I still have a full sheet, and I think this is the third layout that I've got a little bit of this on. So this kit is really gonna go far. I think this is my third layout with the kit, and I'm going to keep this kit going through August for sure, my friends, because there is an awful lot left here to use and play with. So I got my layers down here, so it's pretty much the way it is in the sketch. And then I sort of went a little bit rogue, my friends. I did have a tag out, but I just didn't like the way it was sitting, so I changed my mind. I left this area for a little bit and I worked here. I started by using scraps to put some layers and matting behind my photo, and of course put my photo askew as opposed to straight and with just the one mat behind it as shown in the sketch. That's sort of one of my patterns, and I'm pretty sure Crystal will have done the same thing, because we put our photos on our layouts in very much the same way. So I got the photo down, and then I sort of worked on this little cluster here. So in NicoleJones911, these are the newer, these are doilies in her shop. They're so much fun. She has a bundle of this size, which I guess is about 2 inches or maybe a little bit more, and then a bundle of large doilies, which are just gorgeous as well. So I popped that. This I went back to the Feeling Groovy kit and used, this was part of the Pink Fresh Studio frames, and this one happens to be a tag. A tab here from NicoleJones911, and this flare, which is from the inaugural kit as well, from Tracy's inaugural kit, Feeling Groovy. Another bit of frame that I popped behind here to give me a nice little cluster. The next bit that I put was this sticker, which is Embrace the Moment, which is sort of, I guess, the title to my page as well, because what this photo is, it's a little bit of a silly photo, but this summer, as I've mentioned before, it has been so muggy, so humid here. I mean, we've not had the heat into the, 32, 33, 34 as we've had other summers, or we did have earlier in the year. We've stayed in the 28, 29, which is still too hot for me, but it's been so humid that we have had feels of 37, 38, 39. It's just been like a sauna out there. So going to Mom's in the morning, I can't go quite as early as I would like to go because Mom is not an early riser, so I can't really leave my house until sort of 9:15, 9:30 to get to hers at, like 9:30, quarter to 10 or so. It's only about a 20-minute walk. But still, the morning going there has not been so bad, but coming back around lunchtime has been crazy, and I've been zigzagging the shade, looking for shade patches all the way home and taking little breaks and messaging my friends and being very silly and occasionally taking a photo. So this is one day where I stopped, and I pretty much stop. This is one of my sort of regular stops. So walking to Mom takes me about 20 minutes, and walking home takes me 30, 35 minutes because I literally, when the sun is just baking down on you and there is no wind, it really, like I said, it's like a sauna. So I have to take breaks and zigzag to the shade spots, and that's what the photo is about, and the sort of silly story, and embrace the moment. So I stop there and, take a couple of photos and send a couple of silly texts or messages to my friends. So there you go. That's what this is all about. So I put that down, and then I wasn't sure where I was going to go with this area, so I went up and I did this cluster up here. This is a nice easy one for me. I love this type of cluster, so I just went up here and I used 2 of the papers, of course, added one of the NicoleJones911 butterflies up here, and then once I had that one there, I said, well, you know what, I'm going to put one here as well. So I got that down, and then put this little tab there, and I really just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do in that corner up here. And in the end, I kind of like it. I had to sort of stare at it for half an hour or so once it was done, but I used one of the foam stickers here from Simple Stories Flea Market, and just peeking out there, and I think it's kind of cute. And then I used, oh no, I did not use one of the flare. I could have, because I had them out, but I actually used one of the stickers. Yeah, it's a sticker, smile. Just, a little bit tongue in cheek there. and popped that there. And then I got the enamel dots out, dotted those around. And the very last bit that I did was sort of my journaling down here with one more little butterfly to bring in sort of 3 butterflies. I didn't like one up here. I sort of added one there, and in my mind it just sort of stood out. I tried putting one here, didn't like that either. So hopefully it doesn't look too unbalanced with the butterflies, because this one is over to the left. And so so my journaling is just what I told you. What a summer. Heat and humidity through the roof. I've had to zigzag from shade spot to shade spot on my walks to and from Mom's, while messaging and sending photos to my friends. So there you go. And Helen and I have been silly, saying, at some point, the police are going to wonder what this crazy lady is doing, stopping furtively doing things on her phone in shade spots. And we kept saying, I'm gonna wind up incarcerated for a night or something. Anyway, just some fun summer silliness, my friends. So there you go. So of course my Sketch Sunday vowels will be listed down below. The playlist for Off the Board, as it is always, is down below as well. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow for one more Off the Board. We shall see, my friends. And there you go. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. And are you in your scrap rooms? What's the summer been like? Have I asked you this yet? What has the summer been like, or the winter, depending on where you are? What has it been like so far for you this year? The world seems to be very, very much upside down as far as weather is going. So there you go. Mother Nature, I guess, is not too pleased with us, my friends. Anyway, there you go. So I will see you back here very, very, very soon. Thanks for being with me. Take care, stay safe, and have a lovely, lovely, scrappy Sunday. Bye for now, friends.